Win. Not very hard. But okay. This will get very loud in my ears very quickly. um Quite simple. I don't really know what to say. Pretty easy and very lenient. Definitely fun, but compared to the other games, the challenge kind of misses the mark, and it's a little bit with the lenience. Like, you can miss a lot of the important button presses, like when someone's actually attacking, but even then you can leave them. And then the mode starts becoming cyclic from a certain point. The most brain power I had to use was just seeing this one attacked first, this one will go second, and then later it'll just be whichever one in what order eventually. It slightly fluctuates, but more or less the same. And my biggest criticism is this character. I have to kind of just I had to kind of just learn roughly when they attacked, and a lot of the time I was guessing by the end because the flashing it's there, and I did manage to see them once, or like once or twice during this run, but a lot of the time I never saw them. Ideally, I should be able to see them most of the time when just checking, but having just trying to wait for one is much more risky and just generally more annoying than waiting for the cooldown. And I feel like the flash modes could be a little more frequent or a little longer to let you kind of do a quick check, since this game is more quick check instead of more methodical thinking. Some of it's you have to think, but it's not. It's just kind of simple. Just put one of them over the other, then the rest is pretty simple. But having to wait for that like normally having you like would if you wait for that would just not work at all. So if it was a little longer or much more frequent, so you could do quick checks and actually see them before dying and not breeze past them like every other time, that would make the mechanic matter. I'd probably enjoy it a lot more. But nevertheless, I do like this one. This one was pretty interesting. At first, it definitely felt like it was a bit high, much higher than I expected. That's before learning the game, but it throws you a bit in the deep end when you first give it a go. It definitely tries to get out of the little comfort zone these games have, because generally these games have roughly around the same difficulty. Not that it's a bad thing, but it just this developer's very particular about keeping it level. Every single game, to a degree, will be relatively level with the other, and the only thing that will be more challenging is how it works over more or less the game generally being more challenging. How it works is the heart of it most of the time. This one relatively simple, nothing crazy, more of the standard, but more original, I guess. It's a mix of different types of mechanics, so it's more of an original mix-up to me, I think. I apologize for videos as well. I'm trying. I'm trying to get up and do it, but the hard bit is getting up and doing it, as well as comments. I'm trying to get back to them more now. I'm trying to go back to a few I missed. Bear with me. Please. But yeah, just this game, fun. As with the rest, I do like it. This character could be refined a little more to fit in a bit better and not require just guessing. Not that it ruins the game, but just have it just spamming the button like I did near the end. That's kind of not. I wouldn't assume that's the idea, given you wrote the whole mechanic out. Though it's fun. It's cool. And I'll continue with whatever I have on the list, and I'll probably swap it around since I haven't changed it in a few weeks. So hopefully we'll be seeing more games and videos, and I won't procrastinate. Hopefully. I just gotta do it. If I can't do it, then boo-hoo. I'm rambling, I'm sorry. But cool game. Had fun. Play it if you want. Play the series. I have all the videos. I might make a playlist since this will probably become a thing. We'll probably get a 7th, we'll probably get an 8th. When it ends, I don't know. Feature length film will probably be made of this. I don't know. We're gonna stretch over 10. This series will go on until my channel dies, probably. And that isn't a bad thing. I just find it funny there's so many. But I'll shut up. I hope you enjoyed. You know it at this point. Or the 820 mode of Five Nights at Yokai 6 Return to STM. I think I memorized that. Yeah. I wish you all the best. Bid farewell.